Hey there, so welcome back to another video. As you can see from the title and everything, today I'm going to be showing you guys or doing a little tutorial on how to do one of my favorite looks. One of my a go-to look, I guess. I really enjoy this. I think it's super pretty and it looks a little complicated, but it actually isn't. I guess it's also sort of part of my redemption series now, just because when I did my reaction to old looks video, I basically wore this eye look, but it was very reminiscent of, if you go watch that video, you'll see that there's this one look that's got pink and yellow, and I was I really want to recreate this, but Mary, I basically recreated it in that video. So anyways, just me being a dumb blonde, I can say that because I have blonde streaks, so it's not offensive. It really isn't. Yeah, so I basically already recreated the look that I wanted to recreate, but I'm just going to show you guys how I did it. Also, this is one of my go-to looks. I love doing it because it looks a little complicated, but it really isn't, like I said earlier. So yeah, I hope you guys are ready. I hope it is fun to watch, and yeah, stay tuned. Also, just wanted to say, in the previous few videos, the past two, I've been very low energy, and it's just because my sinuses were acting up back then a lot. Well, the first video, the Marilyn Monroe video, I was nervous just to be filming again. And then the 60s redemption video, my sinuses were getting the better of me. So yeah, I apologize for that, but I'm back to normal, I guess. So yeah, let's hop right into the video. Okay, so I've already moisturized everything like that, you know the drill. Basically, just gonna do my normal base routine, and then we'll get into the eyeshadows. So I'm just gonna do my normal base routine. Not much has changed with the way that I do the base of my makeup. It's basically the same. It's really weird. It's not even April when I'm filming this. It's not even April, but it's jojoba already that I need to put on my skin to save it from looking complete ass. And that's really weird to me because usually jojoba season for me is from May. I have to start using jojoba from May to stop my skin from being too dry. So yeah, it's just very weird how dry it is already. And it's not even April yet, so wait, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, May. I don't know, it's just weird. Sit myself. Okay. Sit by me. Sit by me. Okay, so yes, we have extra special guest stars on the channel today. My dogs. They almost never sit by me, but I forced them today because I'm lonely. So I was sit by me. Anyways, life of a single child, huh? No, I keep saying single child, but I mean to say only child. So like I said, not much has changed with my base. I basically do the exact same thing. The thing that's constantly changing, it looks like, is my nose contour. And maybe I'll get into that a little bit when I get there. But yeah, it's changed a lot again. But you know what? I feel like it's just getting better and better and better. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with something evolving if it's getting better. Let's quickly just contour. I also don't apply as much contour as I used to. If you go back to the older videos of me, I really do the most. Phoebe Bohanye. What? Okay. I thought she was leaving. Oh, she is leaving. Anyways, if you go back to older videos of me, you can really see that I draw harsh lines. And now I'm getting into the more softer sort of contour, just because I don't know. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with the way I am, if that makes sense, the way my face looks. Obviously, I still do contour things like that, but I think in the beginning I sort of was trying too hard to, I guess, erase and create new facial features when my facial features are already beautiful. So why am I trying to erase them and create new ones? You know what I mean? So basically how my nose contours changed is I basically still draw the little V and blend that out. Try my best not to pack as much on because this was a lot, but usually it's not this much, so I don't know what's happened, which means this probably won't work out, but that's okay. It's okay. So yeah, I do still contour my nose a lot just because I like it, and I like it to be more like this rather than like this.
Okay.
And yeah, that's basically it. I don't know if it's just because I've gotten lazy and I like have stopped doing so many steps when it comes to makeup, because usually I do the contour and then I still highlight the sides as well. But if you blend nicely enough, you don't have to highlight the sides because they're already highlighted from like the foundation basically. Yeah, it might be laziness, but it still looks fine. I mean, sound off in the comments if you don't think it looks fine. That's nice.
I mean, let me ask the audience.
Let's do some concealing. Concealer stays the same forever and ever. Highlighting, concealing. The only difference is, like I just said, I don't do the sides of my nose anymore. And I like to blend this part of the concealer with the brush, just because I feel like it gives me a little more control over where I'm going. And then I just go in with the sponge anyways. Is it a useless thing to do? Maybe. Maybe it is. But you know what? It's how I do it. No comments, no questions, no concerns, okay? I didn't take eyeshadow base on. It's fine, I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer to my lids just to act as a base. I would usually use an eyeshadow primer just because we are working with colorful shades, so yeah, but it's fine. We use a concealer. That was not correct English, but that is okay. Brows, just brush them up. Soap and hairspray. Smells good. Actually, it doesn't smell too bad. And then sometimes when you soap your brows, there's like little particles that are left behind. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, if it's just my soap. But to stop that from happening, I just spray my finger with hairspray. And then I just push that onto my brows. And then that takes the like soapy little particles or textures away. Okay, so brows. I do not have my brow palette either. Okay, I'm not gonna do my brows. Usually I would, but it's all the way at the back of this thing and I don't want to move again. It's too much effort. Like, I just can't do it. So we're not gonna do them, but we're just gonna brush them up. It's fine, everybody relax. Okay, so palettes I use the Kaleidoscopic Dreams palette. Mainly we're just gonna dip into the yellows in this palette. Oh, and then this shade over here, it's called Hypnotic. She's really pretty. And then we're going in with my blush palette as eyeshadow. Hello, duh. Should I do the eyes now or should I do everything else first? I think let's do everything else first, if I'm being honest. So I'm quickly just gonna like contour with powder and do my blush and everything else, and then we'll get into the eyes. You know what? I'm so sick and tired of looking for brushes. Like, it's the most dehumanizing thing ever. After chasing a ping pong ball, but you know, it's in the wrong compartment. I wonder who did that. It was me, but still. Contour. Now for nose contour with powder, I still do the same thing. This little angled fluffy brush. Just gonna do this. Again, it's about a very skinny blend. We don't want it to be too out there. So I use like the side, the like corner of the brush, if that makes sense. Tap off the excess. And we're not really doing much here. We're just sort of re-establishing that shadow originally. Then just blending that out. Ta-da. Then going in with powder brush on into the same contour shade. Same with my powder contour all over my face. It hasn't really changed much. Okay. Blush. Best part of makeup. Okay, blush on the cheeks. Let's go. I'm not gonna do illuminator yet. I'll do the illuminator when I'm done with the eyes. Okay, now let's get into the eyes of it all. So basically, I showed a picture, but I'll show one again. We're doing this, and how I did it was I basically went into this little palette over here, this purple shade over here, which is called Purple Delight. So pretty. We're gonna use Purple Delight, we're gonna use Fuchsia and Pink Pop. So these three colors. So I'm gonna dip into the purple first, and basically we're gonna take the purple color and put that right in our outer corner, little area over here. We don't want it to be too big. We just want it to be over here. Do you see? Yes. Make sure you're tapping off the excess. We don't want there to be purple fall out, that would be a disaster. So yeah, just in this little area. Then we're going into the fuchsia shade and we're just gonna start blending with the pink shade. So it's already creating this beautiful blend between the two colors. And just slowly start bringing it into the crease. Grab a different brush if you feel the need. And this is where the other light pink comes in because we're gonna use that to blend. So dipping into her, tapping off the excess and just blending that out. Again, going into the crease a little bit. And this is fine, but if you want to intensify the purple, feel free. It's all about how like intense you want certain parts of the makeup to be. So yeah, just gonna intensify there a little bit more, and then underneath, tiny bit with the purple, going back into the fuchsia. It's very much about when you're trying to create like a seamless blend, like a rainbow eye or like a sunset eye. It's very much about going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between colors. So you're gonna start with this color, go to the second color, go to the third color, go back to the first one, go back to the third one, go back to the, you know, it's very like all over the place. But you need to like rebuild the values and like create the blend by adding more in some places and then blending that out and then adding more in other places. You know what I mean? So yeah. So there, look at that. It's already so pretty.
Well, look how she ate that.
What? She's just scratching. Fila. Yeah, money. Fila. Both my dogs left me. Okay. Anyways, so now we're just gonna do basically the same thing on this side. Just gonna add that fuchsia over the purple. Oh my gosh, why did I say it like that? Over the purple, basically, we're just gonna add that fuchsia color, start blending a tiny bit, you know the drill. I just explained it. So if you don't know the drill, why weren't you listening? See, look at it. Oh. Okay, now's the fun part. So basically now we're gonna go into this palette and we're gonna grab, basically I'm using the same two brushes and just like wiping it off on my little cloth. Okay, yeah, we're going into the shade Glow Up on this brush. Gonna pack that on there. And now we're basically just gonna add it to the inner corner. Not like the inner corner. Okay, wait, let me just think of how to say this. I'm actually gonna go in with this brush instead. It's more concentrated that way. So like above the inner corner, if that makes sense. So like this part under your brow, we're gonna go in with the yellow there. Just blend between those two colors because then we can like really have that like really pretty blend between the two colors that makes it like almost orangey over there. So yeah, but basically we're just gonna sort of add as much color in that area. Make sure it's blended really nicely as well. See, look at it. Oh, love it. I don't know why, but this is so pretty. Now just doing the same thing on the other side. Basically, I'm using this brush to apply Glow Up, and then this brush with Shock to blend it out. And then, with a look like this, doing a very vibrant blush actually works. So, what we can do, you know me and blush. What we can do now, if you don't want to go too overboard, start with a smaller brush, like maybe use this brush, one like this. But I'm not scared. I'm really not scared of anything. So I'm just gonna go right in with Pink Pop, a little bit of the fuchsia shade, mix them together, tap. And then we're just gonna slowly start adding that into our blush as well. Then we're gonna go into that Hypnotic shade on the lid, basically. So I like to use my finger just because it's easier. And then look, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I can't deal. And there we have it. The eye look is done. So if you want to elevate this in some way, shape or form, you can do a wing. You'll know I don't do wings. You'll know it doesn't fit me. So I'm not going to even like step into that territory at all. If you want to do a wing, you can do a wing. If you want to do like a graphic line, you can do a graphic line. If you want to add black into your waterline, you can do that too. If you want to darken it, if you want to lighten it, like it's really up to you. So like you can make it a little darker, add a little bit more like purple into the look. You can make it lighter by using less purple or using a like lighter pink and a lighter yellow to like sort of pastelize the look. Then I'm just gonna line my lips. You'll know the drill with this as well. I was never one for like lipstick, and to be honest I'm still not, but what was I saying? Oh, you'll know the drill with my lips. I'm not gonna like walk through that. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was never one for lipstick. I'm still not really. Like I still love just doing gloss and then leaving it at that. Like I don't think lipstick adds to the look all the time. Especially on a day where I'm like really lazy and just wanna like finish. Then I won't do lipstick. I'll just be like, whatever, what the fuck ever. Like, let me just get out of here. You know what I mean? But then on some days I feel it and I want to do it. And today's one of those days and we're not going to complain, okay? I'm just gonna, again, you'll know the drill, line my lips with some powder. Overlining your lips is such a powerful skill. I'm sorry.
Nobody asked.
Can even, if you really want to, be a little extra, like me. I'm gonna be a little extra now. This is not what I usually do, but add some concealer to the middle. Blend that with your finger, and then you have it. You've got like 3 dimensions on your lips. You have the shade, the normal, the highlight. 3 dimension. Also, random thought, but while I was showering, I was thinking about it, and I've had We Don't Talk About Bruno in my head. I'm gonna, let's just be real. I've had the whole Encanto soundtrack in my head for a few days now. That's a really good movie, so I'm fine with it, but also, something that occurred to me while I was showering, because I was singing in the shower, as one does, and something that occurred to me is like, there are kids out there today, and like, think of a movie that you loved as a child. I'm speaking to my 16 and up audience, but mainly I'm speaking to the people around my age, so like 20, 21, 22. People are gonna, like the kids of today, they're watching Encanto, and that's their Lion King, bitch. Like, think of that movie that you loved as a child. The Little Mermaid, Lion King, Dinosaur. That is such a good movie, and I don't think people realize it until they watch it again. Brother Bear, you know, all these movies. And like the kids of today, that's their whatever. That's their Brother Bear. That's their Lion King. It's like Encanto and I don't know what other movies there are. I've really only watched like new Disney movies. The only one I've watched is Encanto. All the other ones I haven't really had any interest to watch them. I tried to watch that Onward one, but it just didn't do it for me. I don't know, like, I just don't think they make Disney movies the same anymore. Obviously, I think that Encanto is good, and I also think that we're getting, like, sidetracked here, but that's okay. I think that Encanto is also good, but to me, like, the way they used to make Disney movies, next level, compared to, like, what the kids have now. Should I carry on? No. Okay, let's stop. So as you can see, we're done. This is the final look. This is like a very random video. But yeah, here we have this look. As you can see, it's very beautiful, very pretty, very stunning. Yeah, highly recommend. What is my hair? Okay, highly recommend you do this. I don't know for what, like, go crash a wedding, wear this makeup. Go, I don't know what else. Go do stuff with this makeup. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not already, please like this video, please subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry about my chest hair, everybody. I only just realized. It's fine. I'm sorry about it. There's nothing I can do, okay? I'm hairy. I'd really appreciate it. And you know what? Yes, leave a comment if you really would like to. I'd really you know what? I'd appreciate a comment. I really would. Just be like, I'm here. Because it's a desert there sometimes. Like, there's nothing there. So just say something, I don't know. If you want to call me bullshit, that's fine too. Just something. I hope you guys have a great morning or evening or night. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.